everyone, welcome to Nutrition and Fitness. I am your host Lusa Sondashi, and I am here to guide you on different steps you can take to improve your overall health and fitness through diet and exercise. So today I'm not alone. I have been joined by a special guest, Janet Lumandi.
Hi Lusa, it's such an honor to join you today on this program.
So Janet here has been my workout buddy for years, like we go way back. And let me just tell you now, she is your go-to person in terms of cardio and abs. That's why I brought her here today to show you how to do a basic plank. So as usual, I'll take you through how to do it as a beginner, an intermediate, and a professional. And a shout out to Tanaka's Closet for this beautiful gym attire which she provided me with today. So Janet and I here will walk you through the steps on how to perform a basic plank. So Janet, what would you define as a plank?
So basically, a plank is a workout that targets the trunk muscles. These are the muscles that are here on the abdomen. And why we do the plank is so that we have a tight core, because everyone wants a tight core. And trust me, a minute into a plank is the longest minute one can have on earth.
Yeah, I attest to that. Like it takes forever, but it's your go-to in all ab workouts. Like you can't complete an ab workout without a plank. So let's get into the workout. So first and foremost, I'm going to show you what steps you can take as a beginner to perform a basic plank. So what you'll need is, you don't need any equipment for this. All you just need is a mat or any form of cushioning. So here, our surface is quite soft, so it will be easy to perform it using this cushioning. So first things first is we'll get into position. So the most important thing when performing a plank is always make sure you have correct form. Make sure your back is always straight. It shouldn't be too high or too low. It should just be at a perfect position. Your arms should be 90 degrees with your shoulders. So you position yourself and always engage your core. So contract those core muscles and you hold, and the timer will be set. So let's get into the workout. Janet will join me for this one. Let's go. You ready?
Yeah.
Okay, so as a beginner, we'll time it as 15 seconds. So you just hold for 15 seconds. Don't forget to contract your core. Let's go. Timer can begin now. So next, we're going to target a plank for someone who's considered an intermediate. So it's basically more or less the same as the standard plank for beginners, except we can either increase the time frame or we can add a weight, but maintain the same time frame. So Janet, please, if you would just get into a plank. Okay, so what we are basically going to do is we'll maintain the same duration, which was 15 seconds, but this time around, we're going to add a weight to it. So Janet, please, if you could get into position. So just like this, we'll position it on her back and she will maintain the same posture in a 15-second window. So notice how her back isn't arched and it's not bending over at all. So she's maintained the same position. Go, girl. Okay, so next we're going to target a plank for a professional. Now it's basically the same except there's a little twist to it. Let's do this, Janet. Let's get information. So we'll get into position the way we normally do, except now we'll be reaching out to touch one another. So you'll basically be doing this. Let's go. Now, during this workout, it's very important that don't just touch like this. Your elbow should actually leave the ground. Let's go. Okay, so we'll go up to 20. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. So a plank has so many useful benefits. Not only is your core strengthened, but this equally helps you with stability.
So once your core is strengthened, it's easy to maintain a good posture in any workout that you'll be doing.
Yes, because almost in every workout, you have to engage your core. And for you to engage your core, you equally have to have a strong core.
As you progress, don't limit yourself on the seconds that you're into a plank. So if you started at 15 seconds as a beginner, as you progress, you can reach up even up to a second. As a professional, instead of ending up to a minute, you can progress even up to 2 minutes.
So you just gradually increase. You don't need to increase all within a week. You can just set a goal, set a target. Maybe every week you can increase your seconds by 20 or 30 seconds. So meaning this week, maybe you're doing 1 minute. The following week, you're doing 1.5 minutes. So you gradually increase at your own pace. So always remember, after every workout and before, even between a workout, always remember to hydrate. Hydration is very important. So today, our post-workout meal, it's something equally very simple again, but a little bit different. So basically what we have here is a sunny side egg, which has been topped on a slice of bread along with lettuce and other vegetables, and not forgetting my personal favorite, feta cheese.
Let's dig in.
This is so good. This really tastes good. It does. And as usual, protein is my main go-to. So here, my eggs contain protein, so does my feta cheese. Protein is very important if you want to build muscle, regardless of anywhere on your body. Whether you want to build muscle on your legs, your core, your upper body, you need to target protein in every meal. And there you have it. I have showed you how to do a plank for 3 different ways: for the beginners, for the intermediates, and for the professionals. Now, there are various ways that you can track your progress when you're doing a plank. One of the most standard ways, or one of the most basic ways, is seeing how long you can last on this plank. So initially, for the beginners, we had set a timer for 15 seconds. So what you can be doing is, after every few days or even after a week, you can try to increase your seconds by an extra 10 seconds. seconds. So from there, let's say you start at 15 seconds. After a few days, you can increase to 25 seconds, then 35 seconds, and you gradually increase until you are now reaching 1 full minute of a complete plank. If you notice you're able to do this with very few difficulties or challenges, then you'll know you're definitely making some progress. Alternatively, just like we did with the intermediate plank, you can equally add more weight, because with a plank you're using your body's natural resistance, that's your body weight, but you can make it more challenging by adding a weight onto your back. So once you add this weight onto your back and you're able to withstand that resistance, your body is able to withstand it, you'll know you're equally making progress. And just like any other muscle group on your body, the more you strengthen your core, there will be physical signs. So yes, pictures and videos do actually help with tracking your progress. So you can take before and after pictures of you doing core workouts. But of course, you will need to set a certain time frame. 1 week or 2 weeks is very minimal for you to see a difference. You can try attempting in between 1 month. So at the beginning of the month, you take your before picture of your abdomen, and at the end of the month, you take another picture. And believe me, if you have been following each step correctly, you will see a slight difference. Aside from that, another way to track your progress is simply through other workouts. Your core is one muscle group which is engaged in quite a number of workouts. So if you find yourself doing other workouts more at ease with less difficulty and your stability is more on point, then you'll know you're definitely making progress with your core workouts. So those are 4 ways you can track your progress with planks. Don't forget, number 1, you can increase the duration, the time frame at which you're doing your plank. Number 2, you can add extra weight instead of just relying on your body's resistance and withstand that weight. Number 3, progress pictures, taken before and after pictures. And number 4, with other workouts. If you see yourself doing other exercises which engage the core with minimal effort, then you know you're definitely strengthening your core and building muscle in that specific area. And there we have it, guys. We've come to the end of the show, but here are some key points to take home with you. So first and foremost, we said a plank is one of the best exercises you can do to strengthen your core. And whether you're a beginner, intermediate, or professional, you can do it in various ways to strengthen your cores. As a beginner, try to opt for 15 seconds of a plank. From there, you can increase weekly. And if you're an intermediate, you can maintain the same 15 seconds but add some extra weight onto your back. That will increase the resistance. Alternatively, like we said earlier, you can withhold the weight and instead increase the time length as you proceed. And as a professional, whether you have a partner or not, you can perform the basic plank by simply putting an obstacle in front of you and tap it as you go. The main aim is to get your elbow off the ground as you're performing that plank, because that increases the resistance. And don't forget your nutrition. Have a post-workout meal readily available, preferably one high in protein. This will help your muscles recover and build more as they recover. So this is me, Lusa Sondashi. Please don't forget to tag us in your videos and pictures at Luna Lifestyle if you're performing any of these workouts which we've been doing together. Hoping to see you on the next episode.